Dr. Abhijit Ambedkarji, members of the Archaeological Survey, officials of the Archaeological Survey of India, and our honorable members of Gandhi Smriti Gate and Nandi National. It's a very pleasant personal privilege for me to be here on the occasion of the inauguration of this audio guide. Because whenever we go to a monument, we often go to the monument and we just go through the places and we come back without knowing the history, without knowing the art, architecture of the place. I have seen often people go to Lal Killa or Qutub Minar, often Nalanda, because I worked in Nalanda for a long time. Nalanda and various other monuments. They will be just walking over the monument. What is the history? They will not be knowing. What had happened, why Nalanda is important, they will not be knowing. But once you have an audio guide, or I often say that whenever you go to a monument, you take the tickets and then they should go to a small interpretation center where there should be a documentary film of only 10 to 15 minutes. It is describes the history, art, architecture, and the important events of the life that had happened there. And then they go to the monument. That will be a kind of experiential experience. And this audio guide which you are adding now, this would be enhancing the richness of your own experience in that monument. For example, I have often said to people, if you go to the monument and the tourist guide tell you that this was a great university where 10,000 students and 1,000 teachers were there once upon a time, then the experience would be different. And if you are told that Oxford University was founded in 11th century, Cambridge University was founded in 13th century, and 700 and some 500 years before that, we had an international university known as Nalanda, and then the experience would be completely different. So that is not the great experience, and that was an international university, whereas Oxford and Cambridge, they were not international universities, they were European universities. At first, it was only for the students from England, and sometimes from other countries also came. But as far as Nalanda is concerned, students had come from China. Huan Zhang himself was a student, and then he was a teacher also at the university. Yi Jing, he was another student of the university. And when Huan Zhang went from here, he had taken 769 manuscripts from there. Yi Jing had taken 400 manuscripts from here. So, if we are taught all these things, and then we all know that of the archaeology, he completely, there were 3 very important libraries, Ratnaveda, Ratnodadi, Ratnasaka, and everything was going to ashes. So, if you are telling all those things, and also then tell them that the Nalanda, name of Nalanda was completely forgotten. People, because the name had changed into Badgaon, that is Badagaon. Then it was in 1811, Buchanan had spotted the place. He simply located the site, but he did not know that it was the great Nalanda University because Huan Zhang was not translated into English at that time. It was in 1857 Huan Zhang was translated, and we started knowing about Nalanda. And then in 1861, when Alexander Cunningham came, he got 2 important inscriptions from there, which spoke that it was the great Nalanda University, and also a saying, Sri Nalanda Mahaviraya Adi Samdasya. It was on the basis of that they started excavating, and then the whole thing started coming up. So now we have more than 100 acres of area where the great Nalanda University is there. have told all these things, then every brick will start speaking. Every stone will start speaking. सुनने की मोहलत मिले तो, सुनने की मोहलत मिले तो, आवाज है पत्थरों में. सुनने की मोहलत मिले तो आवाज है पत्थरों में. उजड़े हुए बस्तियों में भी आबादियां बोलती हैं. जब कोई नहीं बोलता खामोशियां बोलेगी. जब कोई नहीं बोलता तो खामोशियां बोलेगी. दर दीवार से परछाइयां बोलेगी. उतर के परछाइयां. So this is how an archaeologist he can put a curve in each and every stone. हर पत्थर में जो ना आप जवाब डाल सकते हैं, and that will start speaking to you. हम लोगों को वो एक्सपीरियंस बना देना चाहिए, क्योंकि वो अगर एक्सपीरियंस हम नहीं बनाएंगे, then it is meaningless. क्योंकि every monument is a form of civilization. जैसे यहाँ अगर आपने वैसे आके देखे तो खैर तो ठीक है, एसोसिएटेड विद महात्मा गांधी जी हैं, लेकिन उसके साथ आप ये भी कहेंगे, क्योंकि आइंस्टाइन ने जो महात्मा गांधी के बारे में कहा, जो कि आप में जो ना पूरा दुनिया से आप ये कहेंगे कि इसी तरीके के एक आदमी इन ब्लेंडेड फ्रेश ही हैड वॉक्ड ओवर द अर्थ, तो कोई बिलीव नहीं करेंगे. उसके साथ जो फिर हमने दिस वाज द प्लेस वेयर महात्मा जी हैड स्पेंट ऑलमोस्ट 2 years, ऑलमोस्ट. तो ये सब जो चीजें जो कहेंगे, नॉट ओनली ऑडियो है, बट देन देयर शुड बी ए गाइड आल्सो टू टेक यू टू ईच प्लेसेस. अगर वो कहानी कहेंगे, इट वुड बी ए काइंड ऑफ एक्सपेरिमेंटल एक्सपीरियंस फॉर एवरीवन. एंड द बिगिनिंग ऑफ दिस वन, this is the beginning of that. Audio guide is the beginning of that one. But we have to further enrich it. You have to enhance the experience also. You have to further this one enrich it also. So I came to know after the whole thing has been taken over by Dr. Abhijit ji. I think it is the 20. This one audio guide, which is 20. It is the 20th audio guide, which he is introducing itself. This was very transformation, a very great transformation, because it would be the level of your experience would be on a different stage now. और उससे और भी कई लोगों ने उसी के कहा कि after he is taking over, monuments have also started changing. So we need this kind of, you need the government officials. They should know sometimes over the way. I have often been doing it. I was often going and interacting with the temple dacoits also. उन्हीं की मदद से we have been able to reconstruct near about 80 temples in Chambal. वही महात्मा गांधी के उसी रास्ते में चलते हुए, क्योंकि महात्मा गांधी जी के प्रेरणा से, विनोबा जी के प्रेरणा से, जयप्रकाश जी के प्रेरणा से वहाँ कई सरेंडर हुआ है, कई dacoits ग्रुप सरेंडर किया था. तो उन लोगों को सबको मिला के we had started this one a kind of movement also, and now people are cooperating there in Chambal Valley. People are cooperating, and we are soon going to have a peace march. Peace march means, in all those places where these dacoits were there, but where they had surrendered, and surrendered we discussed because of Vinoba Bhave and Jayprakash Naarayan. तो ये उस तरीके का ट्यूब भी हम लोग जो शुरू करने जा रहे हैं मध्य प्रदेश में, तो उसमें एक बहुत अहम कड़ी है. And I congratulate Dr. Abhijit ji, very active, alert, vigorous, courageous, industrious, and enterprising officer. Because officers should be like him. Otherwise, you are getting your salary, whether you work or you are not, you are getting your salary. That is illegal. We should not be like that. Dynamism should be there. You should implement it. You have to have a vision. So when you combine this vision with dynamism, things will start changing. And let us with this, let us enhance. I congratulate not only Dr. Abhijit ji, but his entire team. He has got a very good team, because I must discuss about the team also. And I congratulate, I don't want to take the name of each person, that will be difficult for me. And I congratulate the entire team for this great work. Thank you all. Thank you very much.